Reena ji is one of them.
No. I checked up the background actually.
It is originally Persian art, and now it is known by Gujarat and Rajasthan.
Fantastic. Are you see? This kind of crowd इससे पहले मुझे नहीं मिला. Very intelligent. Very, very nice. Okay. So yes, a lot of people think that Meenakari is an Indian art form, but it is not an Indian art form. It is basically originated from Persia, and this is from the Sassanid era. Sassanid era was one of the eras in Persia. एंड जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे है इंडिया में वी हैव आयरन एज स्टोन एज इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन सिमिलरली देयर वाज दिस एरा एंड द क्राफ्टमैन ऑफ सेसनिड एरा यूज्ड टू प्रैक्टिस दिस आर्ट फॉर्म एंड these people used to make beautiful things using two techniques. First was that they were using the technique of making the things on hard bases, and hard bases like glasses, metals and ceramics. So once they were using the hard bases, they used to make them using the enameling process with the intense heat involved. Okay. And then we can also do it on the soft basis. This is also done on the soft basis, and soft basis can be paper, canvas, fabric, anything. And when we are doing it on the soft base, obviously we won't be using the intense heat. We do it with the colors, okay, with the paints. Now another thing is that Meenakari is from Persia, but it was brought to India by the Mughal emperors in 15th century. And it is majorly practiced in three states, that is Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat and Rajasthan. So obviously we can say that we have some right on this because this is existing in India from 15th century. And in Uttar Pradesh, you can see Nakkashi and all. That is also the part of Mughlai art, that is Meenakari. Then we have the Lal Meenakari in Varanasi. We know about the fabric work in Gujarat, and obviously the jewelry work is the most expensive work. This is such a beautiful art form, and the jewelry is very expensive as well. So once you are learning this art form, keep this thing in mind that this is something we are very, very beautiful and very different. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. So I'm saying this because this particular meaning is there in its word as well. Meenakari has two words in it. So first word is Meena, second word is Kari. Meena means heaven or paradise. Kari means to do something on something else. And together it makes paradise on an object. So now you can imagine how beautiful it is, right? Another thing is that Meenakari art form is basically the kaleidoscope of colors and patterns. So the colors and patterns, they keep on changing constantly once we are doing Meenakari. Okay. And once they are changing, we actually do the contrast work on that. Okay. So that they keep on changing and it becomes very beautiful and very, very intricate, very beautiful art form. Okay. Now, we actually do the work with two colors. Two colors means the detailing colors and the base colors. So whatever designs we are making, the detailings we are making, we actually draw them, redraw them using the detailing color, and the detailing color can be the 3D gold outliner or any of the outliners as well. Okay. And then we use the base colors, and the base colors play a very important role because obviously we use the vibrant and brilliant colors in the base colors because it is a very colorful art form. So we actually use the glass colors or the acrylics in Meenakari. Okay. So this is something very important. Now, last but not the least, Meenakari has two types. Okay. First type is Ek Rang Khula. A lot of people are writing, I can see. First type is Ek Rang Khula and second type is Panch Rangi. Now, the similarity between both the types is that the detailing color remains the same in both the types. If you are making something with the detailing color, then that will remain the same in Ek Rang Khula and Panch Rangi. Differences of the base color. If we are using one base color, it will be Ek Rang Khula. If we will be using more than one base colors or multiple base colors, then it will be Panch Rangi. Okay. All right. I hope this is clear to every one of you. I'm just giving you the example. Like if I'm preparing a necklace for me and I have made a design, I have made some patterns on that, which is a detailing pattern. So I'll be just doing the patterns. I'll be just giving it a detailing using the detailing color that can be 3D gold outliner. But now I have to fill the colors on the base. And if I am just coloring the base with red color, suppose I'm just adding the red color to my base throughout the set and all in the whole set, then that will be Ek Rang Khula. But if I am using more than one color, that is red, green, yellow or anything, then it will be panchrangi. Okay, so we actually use a term that is the color scale while we are making the things. I will just explain this word to you in detail. And color scale is about the contrast which we use in panchrangi, especially because obviously in ek rangkula we have only one color. Okay, so once I'll be just proceeding with the session, I'm going to explain you with that. I am going to explain you each and everything. Okay, now we will be starting off with the basics today. Lot of people are there who don't know, lot of people know little bit, lot of people know about Meenakari. But whenever I start off with any of the courses, I always start off with the basics, because I feel this, that if the alphabetical knowledge is clear to you, you can easily go with the word formation or sentence formation, and we go step by step, right? So today you require pen, paper and scale only. Okay, and we will be drawing basic shapes, basic borders, we will be knowing about the color scale and everything. So all these things will be covered in today's session. And once I am done with my session, I know a lot of people will be excited to see as well ki kya banati hai ma'am banati kya hai, what does she make. So I'm going to show you each and everything, whatever I make and whatever I teach in the master class. And once I am done with my details, my sweet little doll Ayushi will be telling you about the masterclass details. So you have to be with us till the end because we have a lot of surprises as well. जाना नहीं है, कहीं रहना है. And the history मैंने बता दी, maths इसमें लगनी नहीं है. So it's not a boring class. It's a fun class. Everybody has to draw along and enjoy the session like anything. Okay. So now can I see some V's over here? Yes. And what does that mean? Jaldi.
We are ready.
We are ready. No, we are ready.
Victory.
No,
Victory.
you guys have to read my name. It's Varsha. And you have to
Varsha.
remember till the end. Yes?
Okay, Varsha.
So that was the joke to make all of you laugh. And now I'm going to rotate my camera. And once you guys are ready, yes, Vijita has written, wow, Vijita bhi ho sakta hai. Fantastic. Okay. So once you guys are ready, just write ready in the chat box very quickly. 105 people, including me and Ayushi. Ayushi हमेशा ready रहती हैं. ये मेरी multiple sessions लेती हैं. ये सीख कभी नहीं पाती हैं, इसलिए हर बार चली जाती हैं. ठीक है? Okay. So everybody is ready and yes, that is super fantastic. Okay, मेरे वर्ली के भी कुछ बच्चे हैं यहाँ पे जिनके मैं स्टेटस पढ़ रही, जिनके मैं कमेंट्स पढ़ रही हूँ. एक बच्चा मेरा पेपर ज्वेलरी का मिला मुझे जिसने ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर कर दिया है मास्टर क्लास के लिए. क्या बात है. Super fantastic. Rotating my camera very quickly. And I am also ready with my pen, paper and scale. So consider my ready as well. Okay. And yes, I just saw a comment that nobody will get bored in ma'am's class. No, nobody will get bored. Not at all. Yes, yes. Harsha has registered for Varli class. Yes, Harsha, I just saw your comment right now. Super fantastic. Great. And now we will be starting off with the basics, and the basics has the basic shapes first. So be ready with your paper. Just write basic shapes. Now few of the shapes are universal. Everybody knows that it is actually made in different art forms. But I'm going to make some special shapes as well. And I am going to tell you the shapes which you have to tick mark and you have to practice multiple times if you are proceeding with the Meenakari art. Okay, so first shape is the circle, and I'm going to use few terms as well. You can make an arrow and write the terms. First shape is the circle. I am making a normal circle like this, and this is a hollow circle. Hollow circle. And the moment I make this particular circle again, and I just fill the color inside this, this is a solid circle now. First one is the hollow circle. Second is the solid circle. Third is the dot. Then I'm making the hollow circle inside a hollow circle and solid circle inside a hollow circle like this. Yes. Next, I'm going to make the drop shape. Drop. So for making a drop shape, just make a normal drop like this. Okay. Then make a pointed drop. This is a pointed drop. We have a point. Yes, hollow circle, solid circle in hollow circle. Okay. Now next, I'm going to make the drop towards left and right. Do not twist it very much, otherwise this will become a mango motif. And what is mango motif, you will get to know in 5-7 minutes. Do not twist it very much. Just make the shape that which is facing towards left and right, but do not twist it very much. Now I'm making the horizontal drops. Again, do not twist it very much. Horizontal drops. And then we have a long drop like this. Okay. Next, we have the dome. Another very important shape. So just make a normal dome like this. Thank you so much for the reactions. Then we have a little bit of pointed dome. And then we have a very much pointed dome. Okay. And then I'm just repeating the first dome. You can also add the lines. You can make the domes and you can also add the lines to it like this. Okay. Thank you so much for the reactions. Kavya, we will be starting off with the basic shapes, basic borders. So you will be learning a lot of designs as well in this. Okay. Because obviously basics are very important, right? So now I'm going to make the beetle. Thank you so much everyone for the reaction, for so much love. So beetle is obviously the pan shape. So just make a beetle, the first beetle like this. Oh my God. I'm loaded with a lot of reactions right now. I'm getting a lot of hearts. Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'm going to make the pointed beetle. This is the pointed one. Pointed beetle. Beetle is obviously the pan shape. Next, I'm going to make the coils or the spirals in the beetle. This is the normal one. And this is the pointed one with the coils and the spirals. And two instructions which I forgot to give. First instruction is that if you have any doubts, any queries, any questions, you can put it in the chat box. If you want me to repeat any of the shapes, I can do it for you. Okay. And another thing is that if I'm going too fast in the middle of the session, you can just let me know, ma'am, you're going too fast. I'll just slow down my speed and maintain your pace. Thank you so much, Harsha. That really means a lot, my dear.
Oh, ma'am, please repeat Battle's last design.
Okay. This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I just made it pointed first and then I made the spiral like this. And then I did the same on the other side, like this.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Come.
Read the drop ones also?
Yes, definitely. All the drops?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So this is the first one, which I made. Then second one is pointed. It's like this.
मैम एक बार
then-
सर्कल भी प्लीज रिपीट कर दीजिएगा.
Okay. Then this is towards left and right. थोड़ा सा मैंने twist किया. Do not twist it very much. Okay. Then I made the horizontal drop. ये भी बहुत ज़्यादा twist नहीं करना. And then this is the long drop.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Varsha.
Now I'm repeating the circle. Welcome. So first one is the hollow circle. Second one is the solid circle. If I'm just filling the color inside this, this is solid. Third one is the dot. Fourth one is the hollow circle inside the hollow circle. And fifth one is the solid circle inside the hollow circle. So inside one is the solid one and upper part is the hollow. I hope this is clear.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Great. Okay, proceeding further. Yeah, beetles look like heart. Okay, now I'm going to make the triangles. Some of the universal shapes are also required. So I'm making the triangle like this, making it upside down, making it sideways, left and right. Then I'm making the triangle, I'm making a hollow triangle inside, and I'm making a hollow triangle and I'm making a solid triangle inside this. So whatever I am drawing, I'm speaking the things as well, similarly. Okay.
Oh, ma'am, please repeat last triangle.
It is a normal triangle like this. And then I made another triangle inside this and I made it solid. I hope it is clear.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, dear. Okay. So now I'm going to make the next shape, and those are the cones. Okay, dome repeat karna hai? All right. So I just made the normal dome like this. I made the pointed dome, little pointed, and this is very much pointed. And then I made the dome and I added the line to it. That's it. It is very easy. Yes. Now I'm going to make the cones. For making the cone, just make a V, make it upside down, make it sideways, left and right. Welcome, Magesh. And then the cone and another cone inside this. Yes. Okay. Now I'm proceeding further. Now I'm going to make the mango motif now. Mango motif is also known as paisley. It's MANGOMOTIF. It's also known as paisley, PAISLEY. And this is also known as carry in Hindi. Okay, if my screen is not clear, please rejoin. That must be the issue from your end. Okay.
Ma'am, please repeat the name.
It's
Mango.
paisley. It's mango motif, MOTIF. Okay. Another name is paisley, PAISLEY. And then we call it carry in Hindi. Okay, so I'm going to make the mango motif. This is the first one. I'm making it horizontally. Okay. Then second one is like,
Repeat it again.
okay, once I'll make all the three, then I'll repeat all the three again. Okay, perfect. And the third one has lot of spirals in it. It's like this. So I'm going to repeat all the three again. So this is the first one. I started off with a point and rotated and joined the same point. Okay. Second one is like this. I'm just bringing it close to the camera. You will understand. One moment. Yeah. Can you see this? Yes. And third one has lot of spirals in it. So just make lot of spirals, then rotate and join the similar point. Yeah. I just repeated all the three. Yes. Fantastic. Okay. Now we have the turn to make the spirals. Spirals. Now for making the spirals, just make it like this. Simple. Make it upwards. Then we have inwards. This was outwards. This was inwards. Okay. Then I'm making a lot of coils in this as well. Like this. You can make it like this. And then lot of coils in this as well. I'm just bringing it close to the camera. This will be visible to you. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, now I'm proceeding further and I'm going to make the semicircles. 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 Now for making the semicircles, I'm going to make it like this. Making it like this. Sideways, left and right, make a line and a semicircle. Make another line, make it upside down and make another semicircle inside this. Simple. Okay, this was the semicircle. Now I'm going to make the lines and I have some subcategories as well to the lines. So just write lines. And then we will be making the first one, which is the curved line. Curved lines. Now, if I compare curved lines with the semicircles, then the semicircles are broader in comparison to the curved lines. Got it? Semicircles are broader in comparison to the curved lines. So I'm going to make the curves. These are like this. Do not make it very broad. Otherwise, this will become a semicircle. Like this. And then you can also make it like this or like this. And then another way of making the curves is like this. Because we use this shape in the leaves, so I actually make it over here. I'm just bringing it close to the camera. So these are the curves, and do not twist it very much.
मैम लास्ट वाली रिपीट कीजिए ना एक बार.
It is like this. Okay. So if you are twisting this particular curve, then this will become a spiral. So you have to be careful while making it. If you are just twisting this one very much, this will become a semicircle. So you have to remember these small things. Second, we have vertical lines, also straight lines. These are also known as the straight lines, like this, simple. Third, we have horizontals, horizontal lines, and these are obviously like this. Then we have the fourth one, which are the tilted or diagonals. Tilted lines or diagonal lines. They are also known as the slanting lines. You also call them the slanting lines, like this. Okay. Okay. Now I am using a normal gel pen. This is Reynolds Racer gel pen. Okay, Magesh. Then the fifth one is the dotted lines. Welcome. These are the closed dots. These are the far dots. Closed dots and far dots. And then after this, I have the sixth line, and sixth line is the parallel lines. The lines which do not intersect each other are known as the parallel lines. These are the parallel lines. And last but not the least, I'm going to make the seventh one. This is the wave lines or wavy lines. So I'm just making it like this. These are known as the high waves, and these are known as the low waves. High waves and low waves. My voice is so cute. Thank you so much. Okay. So these are the waves. All right. So now I'm going to tell you what all shapes are very, very important. Okay. So you have to tick mark the shapes along with me. First one is the drop shape. Then we have the dome. We have the beetle. We have the mango motifs, the spirals, and the curves. You have to practice these shapes especially multiple times. They are extremely important. Extremely important. Okay. So now we are done with the shapes, and yes, all the shapes are used whenever we are making the Meenakari. So now we will be proceeding with the basic borders. I'm writing the borders, and we will be making the borders using the scale, and three kinds of borders will be made. I'm going to make the thin borders, the medium size borders, and the broad borders. Now, thin borders are the borders in which the lines are close to each other. Medium size are the borders in which the lines are not that close, not that far. And broad borders are the borders in which the lines are actually far from each other, right? So whenever I'm going to make any of the borders, I'm going to tell you that this is medium size, this is thin, this is broad. Now, if I'm talking about the size, though I will be drawing it randomly, but if I'm talking about the size, the thin border can be of 0.5 centimeter, medium size can be of 1 centimeter, and broad can be of 1.5 centimeters. Okay. So in this, I'm going to explain you multiple things. So I'm going to make the medium size border first. I'm making a random border. This is medium size. If you want to do the measurement, then that can be of 1 centimeters. I'm making the domes in this. I taught you how to make the domes. You have to make the domes in this. Then I'm going to make another dome in this, like this. And the third one goes solid, the smallest one and the innermost one. This goes solid like this. Then I'm putting the dots between these domes like this. Now this is our first border. So if I have to explain you the color scale in this, then whatever the black portion you are seeing, whatever you have made with your pen, all these things are the detailings. First of all, we will be understanding the color concept. So all the black portion which we are actually doing it with the detailing. So this first line, the second line, all the dots, first dome, second dome, and the third dome. All these are the detailings. All these things are the detailings. I'm just writing the detailing over here. Detailing. Okay. And this is done by the 3D gold outliner. Generally, we use 3D gold outliners to do this particular detailing part. Okay. So 3D gold outliner is the detailing color. I hope that is clear. Okay. Now we are left with the white portions as well. Now these domes are the front patterns, and then we have the background. So if I'm coloring the background, suppose I'm coloring it with any of the light colors, and that is a yellow color.
Outline.
Anji? Yeah. So if I'm just coloring the background with the yellow color, and that is obviously the light color, then in the front patterns, the space between the front patterns can be colored with the dark colors actually. So I'm just using the red color over here between the second dome. Please don't unmute yourself. That will create some disturbance. And you can put the questions in the chat box. I'll just consider that.
Ma'am, please repeat the colors.
Okay. So these black portions, whatever I have done, Vamikji, is it visible now properly? One moment. You can take the screenshot now. Okay. So whatever detailing I have done, that detailing is actually the black portion, and that is usually done by 3D gold outliners. Okay. Welcome, Vamikji. And then whatever colors we are using in the background, in the white portions, those will be the base colors. Okay. So I have written yellow that I will be coloring the background. Background is the space between the domes which I have made. So I am just coloring that with yellow color. So in the pattern which I have made, I'll be coloring the patterns with the dark shades. So between the first and the second dome, the white space will be colored with any of the dark colors that can be red. And then the second and third, the space between second and third can be done with green. I'm just writing any of the dark colors, and these colors are the base colors. Now this, I was talking about panchrangi. If I would have been using one single color, like I am opting red color, and I have done red color throughout, then that will be ek rang khula. So this is the color scale, that whenever you are coloring the background with the dark color, your front patterns will be of the light color. Whenever you are coloring the background with light color, the front patterns will be of dark color. So you have to maintain that contrast in your drawing. And if it won't be clear yet, then once I will be showing my drawing part, you will understand each and everything. Don't worry. Okay. Once I'll show you my work, you will understand it. Now, next I'm going to make another border, medium size border again. And I am going to make the waves in this like this. Ek rang khula mein, Kalpana, you just have to use one base color, one single base color. And in Panchrangi, you have to use multiple base colors. Okay. Yes, you can use different color combinations, Rutuja. For sure, you can use. I have just given you the example of these colors. You can use different color options. Okay. And the detailing color remains the same in both the art forms. Okay. I hope this is clear to each and every one of you. I'm making the waves over here as well. And then I'm making the hollow circles both the sides. Like this. Okay. So you can make such border patterns. Now in this, I just used the yellow color in the background. In this, I'm using the yellow color in the front pattern, in the front place. And here I can use any of the dark colors. I'm writing blue. So you have to maintain the contrast. That is the only thing which you have to understand. It's very easy. Once you will see my work, you will understand it in a better way. Now I'm going to make a thin border. Thin border. You can take the thin border. You can, if you are measuring it, you can just make it of half centimeters. Sapna, once I'm done with my drawing part, I'll show you the full page. You can take the screenshot then. तो पूरा आ जाएगा. Overall cover हो जाएगा. Okay, Sapna? So I'm making the circle, hollow circle with hollow circle and hollow circle with solid circle. And once we are making this border in the Meenakari painting, this looks fabulous. It's like this. Okay. And I hope everybody is enjoying the session. 100 people in house. Can I get some reactions? Can I get people smiling? Can I see them? Arushi ji, we have Sushma ji, we have a lot of people over here. Yeah, fantastic. Lot of people are there. We have Reena ji, we have Shri, lot of people. Kalpana, Arush is busy drawing right now. Hema ji is there. Archana, lot of people. And anybody left? Yes, Meenakshi. Fantastic. Okay. Now next border is a medium size border again. We will be making the beetles in that. So it's completely your choice that what option you want to opt for making the beetles. Any of the beetles you can make in this. Like this. And borders look very beautiful when once they are made using the 3D gold outliners and the bright colors. They look fantastic. Okay, so these are the beetles. Now I am proceeding further. I'm going to make another thin border. I hope I am not going that fast. If I'm going too fast, please let me know. Okay, I have to repeat the beetles, Veena ji. No problem. I'm just repeating the beetle over here. Medium size border. I am making the beetle like this. And a lot of people must be wondering who is speaking because a lot of people have joined in late. No problem. Once I'm done with my session, I'm going to show you the full page. You can take the screenshot and I will be sharing my introduction as well once again. So these are the beetles. No problem, Veena ji. I have already repeated. No worries at all. Okay, next is another medium size border, and in this I'm going to make the buds. I'm going to teach you how to make the buds in this. Okay, so just make a curve. There is a technique, learn it step by step. Make a hollow circle, put a dot. Ankita, it's not compulsory. Okay, there is no such length measurement, Arpita. I have not done any measurements as such. Okay, but the length and the height, everything depends upon the base you are using. If you're doing it on a fair thing, if you're making a painting or a drawing, then it depends upon the size of the base, that what measurements you are taking of the border. Okay. Now I'm making a semicircle over here like this. Class ending time will be 2. I'm making the curves and I'm making the dome like this. Repeating this. Curve, hollow circle, dot, semicircle, curves, and a dome. And I'm going to repeat it one more time so that everybody can understand. Okay. Curve, hollow circle, dot, semicircle, 2 curves, and a dome. And I'm using all the basic shapes in this. And then I'm making the curves. I'm making the leaf shapes using the curved lines. Okay. So this is the border which has buds in it. Now we have another border, which is a thin border again. Thin border. Just make 2 lines like this and make the spirals in this like this. Just make the spirals like this. This is a thin border. Thank you so much, Mangesh. And everybody, I hope everybody is enjoying the session. Nobody is getting bored at all. 101 people in house. Super fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Next border is again a medium size border, and we will be making lotuses in that. Lot of lotuses in that. Okay. So I'm just starting off with the petal, 1 petal, 2 petals each side, and then the spirals. Again, 1 petal, 2 petals each side, and the spiral. Okay, फिर से बना रही हूँ, 1 petal, 2 petals each side, and the spirals. Now my spirals and my petals are touching each other. My lotus are touching each other. It's not compulsory that it should touch. Okay, you can just bring the differences according to yourself. कोई problem नहीं है. Okay, this was another border. Now I'm going to make a beautiful border. So, okay, what is the color combination of lotus? So you can color your lotus with pink, and in the background you can use any of the light colors. Okay, so now I'm going to make a broad border. Just make the broad lines for this broad border. And in this, I'm going to make the lotus with leaves. I'm making a curve, making 1 petal like this, another petal touching the curve like this. Welcome, Magesh. Then I'm making two curves, two petals on the upper side, one petal on the lower side. 1 curve, 2 petals, two petals on the upper side, one petal on the lower side. Okay. And then I'm going to make another curve from here, like this. Now you remember this particular curved line, you have to just make it right here, like this. Just make 1 curve, another curve, semicircle, and the curve like this. Arush, it's being muted, dear. आप यहाँ पे लिख दीजिए chat box पे. Okay. Okay, I'm making 1 curve. Thank you so much, Ashima. 1 petal, another petal touching the curve, two petals on the upper side, one petal on the lower side, another curve, the curved line, 2 curves from each side, semicircle, and the curve. Simple. Okay. You want me to repeat it again? I can repeat it for you guys. You have to tell me in the chat box. Okay. All right. Yes, you want me to repeat? Okay, I'm just repeating it. I'm just extending the line. So I'm making 1 curve, 1 petal like this, another petal like this. Okay. Thank you so much, Vijita. That really means a lot. Two petals on the upper side, one petal on the lower side, 1 curve again. Okay. Yes, you can use the metallic colors as well. Then the curvy line, two curves, 1 curve, and the semicircle. I hope this is clear this time. Yes. Vandana and everybody. Okay. So now I'm proceeding with the last border. I'm making 2 lines over here which are close to each other. This is a medium size border. 2 lines over here like this. Thank you so much, Meenakshi. That really means a lot. Great, Vandana. Okay, I'm going to make the vertical mango motifs in this. Vertical mango motifs. Like this. Okay, I'm soliding the first and the third mango motif. Thank you so much, Rutuja. That really means a lot, dear. Thanks a lot. Everyone, those who are appreciating, those who are enjoying the session. Even I'm enjoying along with you guys. And the positive comments and positive reactions give me the positivity. Okay, in the second and third one, I'm making the horizontal lines like this. Thank you so much, everyone. And then I'm making the lines between the mango motifs. It's like this. Just make it fatafat se quickly. And then I'm going to give you one classwork. Chota sa classwork. Do classwork? Ready, everyone? Can I see some reactions? Okay, so the classwork is that you have to tell me in the chat box that how was the class. Okay. All right, let me see how many responses I get. And you have to be genuine. अगर अच्छी नहीं लगी ना तब भी बता सकते हैं मैम अच्छी नहीं थी class. Oh wow, this is super fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. Now I'm okay. I have to repeat the mango motif. Pooja has just asked. I'm repeating the mango motif very quickly. I have just made the vertical mango motif like this, Pooja. Like this. Vertical. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to show you the full page now. You can take the screenshot repeating my introduction because we have 101 people in house. So hi, everyone. My name is Varsha Shivastav. I'm from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. By profession, I'm a handcrafted jewelry designer. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an online educator and a social activist too. In the field of paper jewelry, I hold a award as well as national record. I've been awarded from the Central Ministry of India as well as many state ministries and the governors of 2 states. And yes, I am practicing lot of art forms because of paper jewelry. Meenakari is one of them. And I'm also an empaneled designer and artisan from the Ministry of Textiles of India. I told you, which is something very important. I'm just emphasizing on that because I will give you one benefit. I told you that I have a lot of surprises and Ayushi also have a lot of surprises. So I'm going to reveal the surprises soon. Okay. So yes, now I'm going to show you the stuff, whatever I make and whatever I teach in the masterclass. Magesh wants me to repeat the mango motifs. Magesh, I'm repeating it right here. It's like this. The first one is like this. Okay. Second one is like this. Thank you so much, everyone, for the wonderful comments in the chat box. And third one is like this. I have made the spirals and I just made the mango motif. Okay. I hope that's clear. Now I know a lot of people are excited to see the stuff कि मैम क्या बनाती हैं. मैम बोल तो रही है इतना ढेर सारा बनाती क्या है. So I'm going to show you the stuff. Excited? Can I see some reactions in the chat box? And the reactions, obviously. Yes, Meenakshi ji, you can ask the question. Fantastic. Okay. So let me just take out my stuff quickly. I have a lot of stuff with me. I have made a lot of things and I'm going to show them step by step to you guys. Okay, Ayushi, where are you?
I'm here only, ma'am.
Yes, you have to be there. Now you have to be there. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the jewelry stuff as well and obviously lot of things except jewelry. So first thing which I have with me is the CD. I have not worked this side because I wanted to show कि CDs ही हैं. I'm not lying. Okay? And I have made this. Can you see this? On hard surface, Meenakshi ji, you can use the glass color.